what I will try to discuss for the next few minutes is really innovative companies. So companies that their business model is the innovation itself. Just to clarify the notion, what is an innovation in a business context? And really, this is the materialization of an idea that is substantially different, so relevantly different from what exists, but that creates economic value. So it has to do something different, either better than what exists or cheaper. An invention is not an innovation per se. It becomes an innovation if it transforms itself in something that builds a significant impact in the market, precisely by doing something better than what exists or cheaper. So if I say, oh, I've invented this, okay, but this does exactly the same as this, but with the double of the cost, then really it's not an innovation, it's a curiosity or something like that. Entrepreneurship. Most entrepreneurs use pre-existent business models, franchising, restaurants, hairdressers, and many, many others. So what really are innovative companies? And I will use here some data from Espírito Santo Ventures, just that's because the ones I have more access to. And here is the criteria we use to select the companies in which we invest. So we do venture capital, and we do venture capital in all over the world. So in Portugal, but we invest, we have been invested 250 million euros in the last 11 years, and all over the world. And these are the three criteria that we use for almost the beginning. First, the company has to have something unique, something different from what exists, the best that exists in the world in that specific area, usually with some IP protection. The second criteria is that the problem that innovation solves has to be relevant, meaning something that is very niche, solves a very niche problem, then it's not so much of an interest. And our rule of thumb is that if the addressable market is not bigger than $1 billion, we will not invest. Because even if the company is successful, it will not value that much. And then the third criteria, and if I have to stress one of them with these 11 years of experience, is this last one. It's the people. So the managers, the promoters of the company, they have to be simultaneously knowledgeable about the economic area in which they operate, honest and resilient. So with this determination, this will, this intelligence to overcome the many, many difficulties that for sure they will be facing. We, in fact, have chosen 3 economic areas that are all related to structural changes in our society. Usually, when there are very big problems, there are very big opportunities. And so we do invest in clean tech. So sustainability is something that we know for sure that we have to address more and more. So we invest in renewable energies technologies, new ways to get potable water, which by the way will be a bigger problem than energy. New processes, either industrial or agricultural processes. We invest in IT, and IT have produced a number of structural modifications in our society. So computers and software, the internet, mobile phones, now social networks will produce many, many, many more in the future. And then a third one, which is related to a very good thing, the fact that we are living much, much longer. So in fact, life expectancy more than doubled during the last century. But the problem is that our bodies have not yet adjusted to live that long. So we will all have problems. In our eyes, in our ears, in our teeth, they will fall. And then we men have problems in some places, women in others. And there will be a lot of opportunities helping us live these decades that we are living longer with better quality. Last year we received roughly almost 500 different investment projects, 50% from Portugal, 50% from outside Portugal. And nowadays we are receiving roughly 10 different investment projects per week. More and more people are in fact choosing to try to create their own companies, and this is something that is a leapfrog, a significant difference from what existed before in Portugal, and that is that for a long period of time. So we have very good university education. So in fact, we do have very good technical education. We have a clear conscience, and that has been increasing over time in all society by the need to promote entrepreneurship and these innovative companies. So there are innovation awards spreading all over. The governmental entities, the universities, in fact, corporates, all are pushing in the same direction. And in fact, these innovative companies, they do create value in a number of dimensions. We are challenging, and in fact, not only Portugal, but in fact, a number of other European countries with the challenge to be able to grow our economy. We have all these problems to really balance our finances, and this is critical also, and it has to be done. I hope the new government succeeds. But the other side is how can we grow economically at the same time? And there are no other way to grow on a structural way if not to foster the existence of these innovative companies that can in a structural way export more, create more jobs, and so contribute for this economic growth. Universities at all levels are critical to this, not only in the technological areas but also in the management areas. Entrepreneurship really is something that we need to promote more. This is really a challenge for all of us. So not only for the governments, it's a challenge for society. And that's in fact what we hope we all can contribute. Thank you very much.